How's it going, everyone? Domadeus Gaming back with another video. This is a video I've been meaning to make for a while. This is going to be my account tour for me playing Marvel Contest of Champions here in December of 2021. This is actually the first time I've done an account tour video, so I apologize that there hasn't really been any before this to kind of show you my progression, but you'll get to see where the account takes us in 2022. So first and foremost, we'll check out our profile here. We do have the Legends title. I got the Legends title back in 2018 with the Ant-Man and Wasp side event. That was a normal timed event, Legends run, so it was one of the top 100 fastest times in that event. I think that was when they first released Wasp and Ghost into the game, and there was the node, I forget the node name itself, but you essentially had to bring in extra large champions or else you'd be glanced and then the damage would get reflected. So took in my 6-star Red Hulk at the time and brought him in, got the Legends title. We also have the Asgardian Warrior title as well. We've been playing this game since May of 2016, so we are nearing that 6-year mark that we've been playing this game, which has been really cool to kind of see the development. I think the newest champions when I first started were Agent Venom and maybe She-Hulk. I think that was about the time that I joined in. Have been playing it ever since. Got hooked that summer of 2016, and the rest is history. I have a whole bunch of profile pictures here. Most of them are from events, free ones. I do have one that I bought, which is this Mr. Negative one right there, that I just really enjoyed. So I was rocking that for a little while. But right now I'm rocking the Weapon X since I did do the 7.2 Legends run. I was one of the top 125 since they increased the cutoff with that one. So I'm rocking the Weapon X profile picture right now. Looking at the top champions here, you can see total number of heroes is 906. Total base hero rating is almost 3.15 million. And I should have probably made this video when I hit 3 million, but it's been just a crazy month, right? With the holidays and everything. Prestige is at 13,611. Top 5 champs are Doctor Doom, Silver Surfer, Captain Marvel, Thing, as well as my Sig 180 Aegon, who is my lowest prestige member at the moment. We'll talk about that in a little while. You can see Arena wins, Alliance 4 MVPs. I've gotten 40 times. Not really sure how. There's been a couple wars where I've definitely put in my fair share of work and got the MVP, but most of them, I'm not really sure how I got them. Highest PvP win streak, 635. I'm pretty sure that was when I grinded for Clairvoyant back in August. We ended up getting the 6-star, 110 million, easily the largest grind I've ever done in this game. And we got her, so, it was all worthwhile. But let's go ahead and check out our roster now. Starting off with the 1-stars. We should probably start with the 1-stars. 1-stars, I'm still missing Wolverine. It's the only 1-star that I'm missing at this point, so got to open up some more of those collector crystals. Hopefully we can get him then. But yeah, 1-stars, pretty much all of them. 2-stars, I've got most of them. There's still obviously a big chunk that I don't have. As you can see here, there's a whole lot of 2-stars that they either haven't released or I just haven't gotten my hands on yet. Some notable ones, you can see we got Spider-Ham, Nick Fury, Sunspot's a cool one. We got a 2-star Claire, 2-star Cosmic Ghost Rider, 2-star Sparky, 2-star Thing is pretty cool, Hitmonkey, who else? Aegon is a really fun one to have. 2-star Kitty Pryde, 2-star Hyperion, 2-star VOODOO. 2-star Corvus, which is a newer one, I think. 2-star Void, Ghost Rider, Mr. Negative, I-Hulk, Overseer, Diablo. Yeah, some pretty cool 2-stars. When I started the game, 2-stars were still pretty prevalent, so that's why I have a good chunk of them maxed out. And then just once in a while, I'll find that I have Catalyst to take up another 2-star. So if I need some extra points and level up, I usually go ahead and do that. Moving on, though, to the 3-stars. Let's see, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 60. Oh, no, that's by 6. I totally miscounted that. Well, we have about 70 to 80 3 stars maxed out. I don't believe I have every single 3-star. Let's scroll down here. But pretty much all of them. Still missing 3-star Vision, which I don't think exists yet in the game, or maybe it just was a cash offer that I never bought. And then 3-star Scarlet Witch, which I'm pretty sure doesn't exist. But if she's in the code, that means she's getting released eventually, right? So, but yeah, all 3 stars. When I first started this game, I got a 3-star Scarlet Witch Classic and was clearing through content. This was pre 12.0, so I was going crazy with 3-star Scarlet Witch with a full team of 4 stars, and pretty much just using Scarlet Witch as a 3-star to clear everything. But obviously then 12.0 happened, and I don't think I got the 4-star Scarlet Witch until maybe late 2017, maybe 2018 at that point. So very happy that Scarlet Witch is a 5-star now, though, because now we can play around with her at a higher level and experience some of the craziness that she used to have. So 3 stars, definitely not a big thing in the game anymore, but fun while they lasted. Moving on to the 4 stars, let's count this right. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and let's go by rank actually. That would help. Let's do it again. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 43 maxed out 4 stars, couple rank 4s, and then so on and so forth. As far as 4 stars go, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm only missing a couple of them. Cersei, Super Scroll, and then Thanos and Vision, which are trophy champs. But I do have a 4-star Kang, which is nice. I'm pretty sure he's maxed out as well. But yeah, so 4 stars, my first ever rank 5 4-star was actually Rogue, which I was very happy to have as a 4-star. Back when she came out, she was really, really powerful. Everyone was kind of gunning for her when she came out with a Gambit. Now, obviously, we know they're both a little bit antiquated at this point in the game, but Rogue has a special place in my heart in this game because she was my first ever rank 5 4-star. My very first 4-star ever, though, was actually OG Thor. Pulled him from a premium hero crystal. Was very, very excited because this was, again, before 12.0, so Thor was one of the, old gods of the game, doing crazy, crazy numbers in Realm of Legends. You got 3 armor breaks, dropped your L3, and you pretty much were taking out fights in, 20-something hits as a rank 5 4-star, which is nuts. Unfortunately, didn't get him awakened before 12.0, so didn't get to really play around with him as much as I would have liked to. But, yeah, Thor was my first rank 5, or rather, first 4-star I got in the account. Some notable 4 stars. Dr. VOODOO was the very first 4-star that I grinded my life away for in the arena. I think with his arena, I put up, and this was the basic, I put up about 6.7 million to get the 4-star Dr. VOODOO. It nearly killed me. I put pretty much all of my free time aside to grind for this guy. Luckily, we got him, awakened him, took him to Sig 99, rank 5, really quick. He definitely was worth it. Dr. VOODOO is one of those champions, especially soon after he came out, that was easily the best Mystic champ, if not one of them, to have on your roster, even as a 4-star. But other than that, obviously we have some of the big heavy hitters, Doom, Medusa, Spider-Man, Nick Fury, so on and so forth. But yeah, 4-stars, still use them once in a while, obviously not as much. When they were doing the 4-star challenges for the Cavi queue to get some T5CC, we'd break them out once in a while. But nowadays, since they've kind of gone away from that, 4-stars are starting to collect dust a little bit. Moving on to the 5 stars. Here are our 5 stars. Let's sort by rank here. And we see we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 51 rank 5 5-stars. My very first rank 5 5-star was, in fact, Spider-Man Stark Enhance. Pretty soon after that, I'm pretty sure was Blade. Number 3, if I remember correctly, was, where is he? Captain America Infinity War. I think 4 might have been Medusa. 5, I think, was Havoc. After that, it's kind of a blur, but yeah, we have some really good 5 stars. Some recent additions to the rank 5s are Null and OG Scarlet Witch. I brought them up about a month and a half ago. At the same time, same level up event, I had a 4 to 5 Cosmic Gem from Variant 8 that I popped into Null. He's been really fun to play around with. Definitely excited to potentially get him in the next 6-star featured. And then Scarlet Witch, I've been holding on to or had been holding on to a 3-4 2015-16 gem from probably variant 2 or 3 for the potential of Scarlet Witch being released as a 5-star. So obviously we have her now, so I was able to pop that into her, took her straight to SIG 200, and never looked back. Some notable 5-stars. My very first, and I'm pretty sure first and second 5-star was Mr. Disney Plus himself, Hawkeye. Got him for my very first 5-star crystal, and then it might not have been my second, but very early after I pulled him the first time, I awakened him, and this guy was terrible. Well, maybe not terrible, but very, very lacking even back then in late 2016, early 2017 when I opened my first 5-star. Luckily now he's great. I do have the rank, or the 6-star. He's still at rank 1, but he's also awakened, so definitely going to be ranking up the 6-star eventually, but we'll talk about 6-stars in a second. Some other notable 5-stars. We do have the 5-star Kang that we got 2 years ago from the gifting event. I've since used a Awakening Gem on him and have been slowly SIGging him up just for fun, since there's no possibility of us ever getting him more SIGs as it is. Some other 5-star champs. I think the only 5-star champ I ever grinded for before the new arenas was Super Skrull. I never was a really big arena grinder until this, when I decided, let's go all in. Let's go for Super Skrull. He's not very good, so I probably will get him with a pretty low score. And that's exactly what happened. I think we put up about 50 million. And again, this was the old version of the arena system. So back then that was still, relatively respectable and still relatively, dicey whether or not you'd get the champ. Some other ones that we've gotten recently, we did just actually open a 5-star Thanos from gifting event this year. We traded 10 greater gifting crystals with our friend Enzo Eigen, and was able to pull a 5-star Thanos, which is pretty cool. So 5-stars, still definitely use them once in a while, mainly for arena at this point. Sometimes I'll bring in, Kitty Pryde. Definitely love using her. Her and Hercules I'm actually using in map 5 right now that we're running for the holidays. But other ones, I-Bomb I was using a lot in map 7. Cosmic Ghost Rider before I got the 6-star was, the champ of potion farming. Obviously got a lot of use out of 5-star Aegon from the Labyrinth, and then with the first 3 paths of the Abyss used a 5-star. Human Torch, Nick Fury, which Nick Fury actually is one of my newer ones. I don't think I got Nick Fury until 2020 Black Friday. I was very happy about that. I've also got the 5-star Vision. And yeah, that's about it. Got the 5-star Ronin for anytime I need some cheese. Got the 5-star Wolvie. I got him out of that featured 5-star about 6 months ago or so. So yeah, it's been a good time with the 5-stars. I've definitely been happy about using them, and it's interesting now that we are kind of transitioning away from even needing 5-stars, especially at my level here in the game. But yeah, definitely I will look back on using my 5-stars with a lot of fondness, and not to say that they're totally unusable now, but we are definitely shifting more to the 6-stars. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move over to what everyone's looking at, everyone's waiting for, the 6-star roster. I just checked. I have 149 6-star characters, which means I'm one off from 50 full arena teams. I'm still going for the 6-star featured as of right now, trying to get that Medusa or Spider-Man 2099. That would round us out at 150, which would be really nice one of these days, hopefully before this feature goes away. But yeah, so as far as my rank 3s, I have 26 of them. Wolverine Weapon X, which I got from the 7.2 Legends run, is my latest rank 3. Lowest one I think is Magneto. His PI is just terrible. As far as rank 2s, let's see, we have 10. 10, that's 16 rank 2s. The last one here is Venompool and Penny Parker, which I got both from this current featured, and then the rest are rank 1s. Some other champions that I'm planning to bring up, Sigil Scarlet Witch, Mr. Fantastic, Daredevil, actually, believe it or not. I've pulled, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. I pulled Daredevil Classic 9 different times. This is a natural SIG 160 Daredevil Classic. I just can't seem to stop pulling this guy. I have kind of an inkling to take this guy up at least to rank 2 and maybe put him on some crazy Alliance War node where maybe like a pull node where you have to use projectiles and he'll just be evading everything. But yeah, Daredevil Classic seems to be the champion that I can't get away from. So hopefully he gets a buff pretty soon, and so we'll have him at a pretty high sig. Some other notable 6-stars that I want to take up eventually. Venom, want to take him up eventually. Overseer will probably go to rank 3 at some point. Would love to take up Thor OG if I can get him awakened. Vision could possibly also go up. Bishop, definitely. Killmonger, probably at some point. King Groot probably wants some more SIG levels, but he's definitely a big candidate for even a rank 3. Angela would be great to dupe and take up. Namor, I'm really looking for an awakening on him eventually so I can take him up to rank 3. I do have a 6-star awakening gem that I'm kind of holding off for because I do want to use it on Kitty Pryde when she comes into the featured, but I have about 60 something SIG stones for mutants that I could put into him and one, help with that SIG ability and just help my prestige out a little bit. But as far as rank 3s go, obviously Doom, Surfer, Captain Marvel Thing, and Aegon are my top. I do have 6-star Hercules at SIG 147. I've been putting all my SIG stones into him. Was able to get him up to SIG 140 after I awakened him from a recent featured 6-star crystal, which was awesome. And actually, by awakening him, I was able to awaken with a generic awakening gem, our Nick Fury here. Only at SIG level 1. I'm not really planning to put any SIGs into him. If we, pull him from another crystal, get some more levels on him, I'm not going to be mad. He's by far the easiest choice for me for my account to use a generic awakening gem on. Very, very happy we pulled him finally from the final Nexus skill crystal. He was the very last choice out of the 3. So very happy we finally have him, which means we all have all 5 really, because I do count Magneto as one of them. We have all 5 Abyss Horsemen, which we used just a couple days ago, actually, to clear out Path 4 of the Abyss, which is exciting. Some other notable ones, Archangel. He is probably my favorite mutant in the entire game. He is so good, especially with Apocalypse. Make Archangel a horseman, you're just getting neurotoxins like crazy. Void, I have been putting SIGs into for a while now. I've pulled him, I think, 3 or 4 times. So he was naturally SIG 60 at one point and decided to take him up and dump all my science stones into him. So I've been slowly getting him up. Going to get him to SIG 180. That way, if we pull him again from a crystal eventually, then, we won't have to worry about getting essentially nothing from that crystal. Once I stop putting SIGs in him, they'll go into Captain America Infinity War just to get his, parry effects, better chance of proccing. The only ones I don't have awaken as rank 3 are Wolverine Weapon X, Professor X, Black Widow Clairvoyant, and Cosmic Ghost Rider. Those are the 4, each of which don't necessarily need their awakening. They're all nice to have. Black Widow probably the least needing of that SIG ability. Mole Man was on that list as well, but we actually just recently awakened him from a 6-star Nexus Crystal from Greater Gifting, which is awesome. Actually, Human Torch. Forgot about Human Torch. Would love to awaken him as well. Ran into a situation where having the awaken ability would have been a lot nicer to have in the Abyss, where I didn't get the solo on Mephisto and had to play the long game. So would love to get him awakened as well for my last path. So moving on, as far as content goes, I've gotten pretty much everything done except for the Abyss 100%. If you look here, we'll go to Book Selects, Book 1. We have Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5, Act 6, all at 100%. And then Book 2, we have all 3 chapters of Book 2, Act 7, whatever you want to call it, at 100%. Just waiting for 7.4 to drop so we can get those juicy rewards, those act rewards, both the completion and the exploration. Like I said, I did do 7.2 100% for the Legends run. Did it all in one day. It was an 11-hour stream. Had a lot of fun doing it. Little disappointed that they took away the Legends run as it was, but looking forward to see what it gets replaced with. Now here in the catalyst section, I'll show you kind of what I'm working with. I'm at 0 tier 5 basic at the moment, which is never a fun thing to have. I've got 2 tier 5 cosmics, I've got 1 and about a half tier 5 mutant, 2 tier 5 science, 2 tier 5 mystic, about 1.5 tier 5 skill, and 2 tier 5 tech. And a bunch of tier 2 alpha. Everyone's always complaining how much tier 2 alpha they have. I am included in that. As far as rank 4 materials, I am, well, if I scroll up here, I have 3 tier 6 basics, which is as many as I need. And I am 2,250 away from having a tier 3 alpha catalyst. Very, very close to having one. Which means I would be able to get my first rank 4 character, which would be wonderful. So definitely looking for those catalysts in the greater gifting crystals. Moving on over to Aunt May, you can see my prestige all laid out here. As you can see, we got Dr. Doom, Sig 200, Silver Surfer, Sig 180, Thing Sig 200, Captain Marvel Sig 180, and Aegon at Sig 180. The reason they are sitting at 180 because I could bring Surfer or Captain Marvel up to 200 is just because I really don't want to max Sig them now and then get them from a crystal and just get ISO and gold out of that crystal. It would be really, really just a terrible feeling. We do have Hercules sitting right behind Aegon at Sig 147. If I was able to get him one more time, he'd kick Aegon out just barely. If I got him to Sig 200 eventually, our prestige go up to 13,713. I am currently debating whether or not I want to take up Doom to rank 4 or if I want to take up Hercules instead. If I bring both them to, well, let's see, if I bring Doom up to rank 4, our prestige will go straight up to 1414. And if I bring up Hercules, as he is right now, we would go to 13,966. However, if I brought Hercules up to Sig 200, it would be 14,109. But in a reverse case, if I brought Doom to rank 4 while still having Hercules at Sig 200, we'd be at 14,116. So it's kind of a debate whether or not I want to bring up Doom for Prestige or Hercules just because I use him a little more often. It pretty much is just that whoever I bring up first, the other champion will be likely my second rank 4 character. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see. I've done a couple of polls in my streams asking people, and I've gotten some good conversations going. So let me know in the comments as well. So there it is, everyone. There is my account tour for December 2021, my 3 million plus hero rating event. Let me know what you thought. If you liked this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully soon. But hopefully I can catch you in some live streams here this week and, in the future. Again, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.